think he should be in the G League. He's not ready to play in the NBA right now.
What's up, world? Welcome back to Charge the Game podcast. We're going to react to Charles Barkley's take and elaborate just on how the media is playing into this narrative with Bronny James. Nobody's going to tell the truth. Charles Barkley delivers the truth best he can, but we're going to elaborate more on this, guys. Make sure you get in here, subscribe to the YouTube channel, thumbs up, like the video. Let's go. Now, guys, I want y'all to know that Kenny is always going to be the nice guy on the panel. Charles Barkley is a sharpshooter. He's going to tell it like it is. And because Ernie is pretty much the moderator, he's going to ask them their opinions. Shaquille O'Neal chose not to say anything. He's a Mason brother. LeBron James, a Mason brother. So maybe they have some type of code where they can't keep it real. But nonetheless, guys, the media is pandering so much to this Bronny James, LeBron James situation. And we all know, we have eyes, guys. I know a lot of people out there are proud to see this, but let's be honest, it's all manufactured, right? Let's hear what Charles Barkley had to say.
And his father played on the same team together.
And they're going to be there tonight.
Back-to-back home runs in the same game.
Notice that Ernie said you and his father played on the same team. Shaq played alongside LeBron James in Cleveland for like a year, one season, I believe. So he's never going to really come out and go against LeBron. He's known to say things like, no one fears LeBron, but he never disrespects LeBron.
Once upon a
The
time,
same game?
yeah, as teammates, and they're going to be there.
And so Bronny's getting in the game tonight. And this is a Nike commercial waiting to happen.
Yeah.
So they're not. Ken Griffin's not flying all the way from Florida to LA not to see Bronny play.
Yeah.
But I will say this: Bronny's a prospect. Number one, I'm glad he's healthy. I think he should be in the G League. He's not ready to play in the NBA right now.
And it's expected he will spend.
And he should be in the G League because he's not ready to play in the NBA first and foremost. But secondly, there's going to be some guys coming for his head.
Real quick, how does this... So the whole world basically knows that Bronny James is not ready to play in the NBA. Charles Barkley just said it out of his mouth. This kid is a prospect. He's not ready for the NBA right now. But Quincy Olivari was. And if you guys don't know who Quincy Olivari is, that is my favorite Laker right now. Number 41. You just don't see him on the bench because he was sent to the G League on a two-way deal because Bronny James has the spot that he could have easily filled to make an impact. But how does Bronny James, we know how, but how is it that Charles Barkley seems to be the only one on the panel who's going to keep it as organic as he can? Because his brand is this. This is Charles Barkley's brand. He's going to be off script. He's going to say a lot of foolish things out of his mouth. And sometimes he says a lot of honest things out of his mouth. Like, that's just his brand. But if he's speaking this way, they all know it. They all have roles. This is all rehearsed. They all know exactly who's going to say what, how they're going to say it. And thank God that Charles Barkley is real enough to say these things and, you know, protect his brand, you know, his integrity for the game. But to see, you know, Bronny James right now, and for the fact that Charles Barkley just said this is a Nike commercial waiting to happen. I mean, we saw the Nike commercial where LeBron James was pretty much pranking his son. I thought that was pretty creative, but I just look at this kid and I'm just like, man, if there is ever people on this planet who can have everything, this kid is having everything. And don't get me wrong, man, Bronny James, good kid, but now it's kind of like y'all really rubbing it in. You're really rubbing it in because I have yet to see a Dalton Connect commercial. Isn't Dalton Connect the one that actually got drafted early? Isn't he the one that's actually showing promise? There's no Dalton Connect commercial. And for all of these greats, all of these former players to sit back and bite their tongues is why I just don't respect the NBA anymore. I'm sorry, I don't respect the NBA anymore because everybody had a backbone back in the day. The Kobe era, the MJ era. You notice in the LeBron era, no one has a backbone. They want to do jersey swaps. They want to paint their fingernails. They want to hang out and vacation together. You see Draymond Green posting stuff with LeBron James. I mean, this guy's obsessed with LeBron. Jesus. Like, it's just, man, the brand is just not what it was. We used to enjoy, like, great rivalries, but it's just not like that anymore. But let's keep going, guys.
He's not ready because he's really a tweener. He's a point guard, two guard. His probably best attribute right now is being a defender. But I think to take the pressure off him and let him get better as a player, he should be in the G League.
And if he played last year, he only played a handful of college games. Coming back from the hard issue.
That is the reason why he's not ready.
Yeah. Literally contradicts itself, guys. This guy literally just said that Bronny James isn't ready because of the heart surgery. Okay. Shaq's son had heart surgery, went to the G League, made a name for himself, still got cut, came back because of hard work, hard-earned work. And even with that heart surgery that Sharif O'Neal had, he still showed more promise. Like, he was still a legit better prospect, right? So this is what the media is going to do, man. They're going to continue to pander. They're going to keep making all these excuses. I still don't even see the defense. All these people saying he's a defense. I still don't see it. How is it that he's supposed to be a specialist on defense when he looks out of place? He doesn't know where to be, how to pick up the defender off the pick and roll. I see it all the time. I'm just like, bro, like, he's not ready. He's not ready. He definitely needs to be in the G League. In fact, he needs to get sent to the G League, and they need to send Quincy Olivari back, man. This is just crazy, man. Like, this is the world we live in. Like, these people are just ruining media. I mean, ruining it. Like, Jesus. Back in the day, everybody could tell the truth. Everybody could keep it real. Now you got to watch what you say. You got to be careful not to offend this person, offend that person. How about, man, we just keep it real? I actually think that it would be more healthy to have those type of controversial topics. Like, somebody's got to be honest, right? Everybody's saying, oh, when Bronny James gets on the court with his dad, we're going to really see it. Well, he had 3 minutes to show us, and it was another goose egg. They're going to keep making excuses for this guy. I know that people like to say, oh, man, you know, Giannis' brother is doing the same thing. Well, Giannis actually is a locker room guy, too. His brother is a locker room guy. And his brother actually wants to be in the NBA. When I look at Bronny, I just think that it's because of a narrative. And those are just my thoughts, and I'm not moving off of that. What do you guys think about the NBA Inside Crew? Charles Barkley being the only one with a pair. To keep it real on this topic, how do you guys feel about the media and the propaganda that they're going with on this? How do you guys feel about the media, the propaganda, and how they're controlling this narrative? I mean, let me know your thoughts, your comments, and concerns. How do you feel about Bronny's debut in the father-son moment, the whole Kenny Griffin Jr. senior situation? Let me know. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. I will see you in the next one.